Alrighty, what is going on, guys? I am live right now, and tonight I will be discussing some things related to my favorite park in Pennsylvania, Knoebels Amusement Resort. And in this live stream, I will exactly be discussing a family reunion that I attended there today. Um, that 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 I'll be discussing how that went down, as well as I will be accomplishing a major goal that I've had related to Knoebels for a long time now. Stay tuned to find out what that is, and yeah, whether or not you're ready, let's start this live stream. So let's talk about the family reunion first. So we got up early, we and then we headed to the campsite first, where we met up with some of my family members, and and yeah, and then we all headed down to the pavilion, where where we sat for a bit and ate lunch and dessert, and then shared some Knoebels memories within the family, and then after that is when they let EB and I free to roam around the park, or basically, yeah, let us out to like get our day started officially at Knoebels. So let's talk about the rides day we had at Knoebels. So when we first got in Knoebels, we got our wristbands, and then after that, we headed to Stratosphere first, and which was a really good ride on Stratosphere. And then after Stratosphere, we headed to Twister, which was a good ride on Twister. And then after Twister, we headed to what was it? What was it that we headed to after Twister? I think it was uh, a Phoenix. Wasn't it like a Phoenix or something? I think it might have been a flat ride. It's at the tip of my tongue here. What is it? Um, After Twister, I think we might have headed to Super Roundup. Yeah, probably. And then after Super Roundup, we saw that Phoenix was I think that's the point where we saw that Phoenix's line got shorter. So what the heck? So yeah, so after after Roundup, we headed to Phoenix because the line got shorter for Phoenix, and then after Phoenix, we headed for, I think, a ride on Looper, and then after Looper, we headed to Flyer, and then after Flyer, we headed to Downdraft, and then after Downdraft, we headed to we headed to, I want to say I think what did we do after Downdraft? One ride on Downdraft. I think that's the point where we headed to we headed to sorry, I'm stirring a lot. I'm trying to remember the exact order here. So bear with me, guys. So after downdraft, we headed to Scenic Skyway, I think it was, and then after Scenic Skyway, we headed to I'm having trouble remembering the orders, so so the basic line was we got on a lot of rides, and we even got on Tumbling Timbers at one point, and I do remember when we had a marathon on Phoenix. That was the highlight of the day in the park, and then we our most experienced ride of the day was Stratosphere, my favorite drop tower ever. And so, and yeah, so, and when we met up with my family and had a group ride on Phoenix. Oh gosh, sorry. And we, and one thing is disappointing though, we didn't ride Flying Turns at all, and that was because the line was really long, and we didn't know whether or not we would get on it due to how bad the line was. And after that, and we got Last Ride of the Night on Impulse. That was the highlight. That was another highlight. And we got a total of 2 rides on Downdraft and 2 rides on Cosmotron, which has never happened before, and which is like my favorite Music Express. And yeah, reride on Cosmotron has never happened until today. That was insane. And after Cosmotron, that's the point I mentioned where we had that group ride on Phoenix, and they basically ended after we got Last Ride the Night on Impulse and headed back into the campsite. And now at the campsite, let's just start talking about this goal that I mentioned that I will achieve tomorrow. So tomorrow, the reason I am live streaming right now is because tomorrow something major is going to happen, because I am finally going to be the one driving to Knoebels Amusement Resort. And this is an accomplishment that I've been wanting to make since I first got my Toyota Corolla. But what got me especially wanting to accomplish this goal was when we visited Knoebels in October 2021, and I took a lot of shots on my phone, and then all of a sudden Snap just disappears. Snap just makes them like disappear, and so that's what really got me wanting to establish this Knoebels accomplishment of me finally driving there myself. So so the plan for that, my goal time to leave is 10 o'clock a.m. So if I leave at 10 o'clock a.m., that'd be awesome, because if we get if I get to Knoebels we get to Knoebels at like 11:30 a.m., that would be good, because the ride's open at 12. So that means that I would get my wristband, and then have like all the way from 12 to 9 to enjoy Knoebels, which would be awesome. And that's another awesome thing too, is that the test drive is going to be on a Friday, which means Knoebels is open till 9, and they offer wristbands, unlike on Saturdays and Sundays where you only pay, where you have no choice but to pay per ride. But on Fridays they offer a wristband, and I like that. And like I said, they're open till 9 too. So I have all the way until 9. So we would have all the way until 9 to 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 use that wristband, which would be freaking which is freaking awesome. So yeah. So anyways, yeah, I've just basically said all the things about how the family reunion went and how my test drive to Knoebels will probably go. So yeah, and I'm so looking forward to this test drive. Like I said, I've really wanted to accomplish that goal since October 2021 when that disastrous thing happened where Snap just deleted half of my shots and I couldn't even finish the park footage. I couldn't even fully do the vlog that day, and 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 I just didn't do a review of the day of that October 2021 visit to Knoebels. And funny thing is, like I said, that's what really got me wanting to achieve this Knoebels goal of me finally being able to drive up there, and yeah, so that basically concludes this live stream about about all things Knoebels, including how the family reunion went and how the test drive and how I predict the test drive will go. So make sure to reply to me your thoughts and make sure to stay tuned for more coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19 as always. And make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. More people are viewing now, so I need to film them in. So I just basically talked about how a family reunion was that I went to at Knoebels, and it was really fun. Like, there was a perfect balance between spending time with family and riding rides. And yeah, so because we spent some time at the campsite and pavilion, and then Evie and I went off and rode rides and all the way until 8 o'clock, which was closing. And then I feel like I'm starting to live stream all over again because that extra person joined. Sorry. So so and basically how I predict the test drive will go is that will go tomorrow is that I plan to leave at 10 o'clock a.m. So I can get to Knoebels by 11:30 a.m. so I can get my wristband, so I can have like from 12 to 9 to just use that wristband. And this will be my first time getting night rides at Knoebels, and getting the closest thing to night rides at Knoebels without having to like pay per ride, which is absolutely lit. And yeah, because at Flying with Phoenix, we had to like pay per ride. So I am happy that the test drive landed on a Friday where Knoebels is open till 9, and I can get a wristband, which is absolutely lit, and that I've always wanted to experience. So anyways, that concludes this live stream for Reels. So make sure to stay tuned for that accomplishment being achieved tomorrow. And yeah, so make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to go check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I especially have some merch that's based off of my true love for Knoebels. Like for example, I have a shirt that says "Warning, may start thinking and or talking about Knoebels." So make sure to go check that out and buy it, and buy all the other Knoebels themed merch I have. I'll have a link in this. I'll have a link in all of my descriptions on my videos. And make sure to subscribe if you are new, and turn on post notifications so you will not miss when I upload a new video. And if the second person is just joining, I'm sorry, but yeah, just watch the full stream to see what I fully talked about. And like I said, make sure to subscribe if you are new, and turn on post notifications so you will not miss when I upload a new video. And I will see you in the next.